Chapter 311. Tu Meng was confused. Why did he make Yi so angry? What's going on? System, are you serious about this task punishment? Hearing the random tasks released by the system, Yi Feng also asked the system with a confused face. Who would give rewards for failed tasks? It's reasonable for you to prompt no punishment. Ding. The system has told the host that because the host is already a qualified prodigal god, no punishment will be set. Ding. Remind the host that there will be no option to refuse tasks or random prodigal tasks released in the future. All of them are must-accept tasks, but whether to choose to complete the task depends entirely on the host's mood. Can't refuse the mission anymore? Then there will be rewards for successful missions, and there will be rewards for failed missions. If you want to give me rewards, just tell me directly. After hearing the system's explanation, Yi Feng sighed helplessly. He also wanted to feel the spur from the system, but the system just spoiled him, and he had no choice. Mulan, since you want to learn the way to lose money, then I will take you out of the Holy Land to travel for 2 days. How much you can learn depends on your own understanding. Although the system did not set any punishment, Yi Feng was still ready to complete this task. Really? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Mu Lin also revealed a touch of surprise. He didn't expect that Yi Feng was not only going to teach him how to squander money, but also to take him out for a 2-day trip. Let's wait until I come back to start building this Xinghuan peak, but the system will start to upgrade, and then we may not be able to use the top-grade spirit crystals from the lower world to pave the ground. Then we can use the top-grade fairy spirit crystals. Looking at Xinghuan Peak, Yi Feng had his next plan, and he took Mu Lin directly to the intersection of the peak road. Lu Chongqing, Shi Tianlei, Tu Meng. You 3 take good care of Xinghuan Peak. I'll take Mu Lin out for 2 days, because Mu Lin doesn't know how to squander money. This time I have to teach him well. On the way, Yi Feng saw the 3 people and greeted them. A good-for-nothing who won't spend money can go out with Master Yi to train, but a genius who will spend money can only stay alone at Xinghuan Peak. Looking at the smug Mu Lin beside Yi Feng, Lu Chongqing and Shi Tianlei wanted to cry to death, thinking in their hearts, it's too early to show it. Master Yi. I won't spend money either. Why don't you take me out with you? I also need Master Yi's guidance. Tu Meng, who was standing aside, shouted directly at Yi Feng at this time. What? Tu Meng, you are not a spendthrift? Who would hand over 1 million top-grade fairy stones to join the Holy Land? If you are not a spendthrift, then what am I? Hearing Tu Meng's words, Yi Feng's face was instantly covered with black lines, and then he directly scolded him. It's so funny. You are not a spendthrift. I joined the Xinghuan sect in the same way. Moreover, this kind of spendthrift behavior is also my first show in this alien world, which will be recorded in my life resume. Aren't you slapping me in the face? After leaving, Yi Feng also complained about Tu Meng in his heart. What's the situation? I just want to go out with him to play around and brush up my presence. Why is Mr. Yi angry? Seeing Yi Feng leaving directly, Tu Meng was going crazy. Not only did he fail to go out with him, but he also offended Yi Feng inexplicably. He was really at a loss. Entrance to the Holy Land. Fuck. Is this a maze made of magic spirit illusion stone? When Mu Lin saw the maze in front of him, he was shocked. He had never seen such a large magic spirit illusion stone before. Looking at the huge maze in front of him, he couldn't imagine how many magic spirit illusion stones were used. Master Yi. Did you make this maze? After recovering from his shock, Mu Lin turned his head and asked Yi Feng. As the quasi-holy son of the Holy Land, he knew something about the situation of the Holy Land. He didn't believe that the Holy Land could produce so many magic spirit illusion stones. That's right, with this maze formation, our Wuji Holy Land will not be afraid of any enemy in the future. Hearing Mu Lin's question, Yifeng also revealed a proud look. Okay, we are in a tight time and have a heavy task. Hurry up and enter the maze and leave the Holy Land. As he said, Yifeng stepped directly into the maze formation. However, as Yifeng just entered the maze formation, the static maze seemed to be alive, and thousands of magic spirit illusion stones began to move irregularly. Fuck. The maze formation is actually in an open state. Yifeng, who reacted, also quickly retreated. Looking at the maze formation that had calmed down again, his face also revealed a look of surprise. Young Master Yi, are we not leaving? Seeing Yifeng, who suddenly retreated, Mu Lin also asked with a puzzled look. Although he also noticed the changes in the maze formation just now, he thought that this maze formation was created by Yifeng, so there must be no problem for Yifeng. Wait a minute. Hearing Mu Lin's question, Yifeng shook his head. Since the maze formation has been triggered, he believes that Elder Yugui will come soon. A moment later. Elder Xinghuan. When Elder Jade Ghost's voice came from behind, Yifeng and Mu Lin also turned their heads to look over. Elder Jade Ghost, what's the situation with this maze formation? Why is it in an open state? Seeing Elder Jade Ghost coming before him, Yifeng also asked, curiously. Elder Xinghuan. You gave me 100 million top-grade fairy crystals at that time, didn't you say that I could play with them casually? Then I thought I would definitely lose money, so I planned to open this maze formation permanently. After saying that, Elder Jade Ghost also began to get nervous. After all, this was just his guess. If he guessed wrong, he would probably be scolded. What? Permanently open? Hearing what Elder Yugui said, Yifeng showed an extremely surprised look, and thought to himself, this Elder Yugui is a talent. It is indeed the most correct choice to hand over this maze formation to him. Elder Yugui, you did a good job. If you want any cultivation resources, just tell me. Yifeng looked at Elder Yugui and asked directly. The other party performed so well, he must reward him. Elder Yugui, can I know how many top-grade fairy crystals are needed to open this maze formation for one day? At this time, Mu Lin on the side asked Elder Yugui curiously. It doesn't consume much, just a few years of your cultivation resources. Elder Yugui also answered Mu Lin with a happy face at this time, and then began to think about what cultivation resources he lacked the most at present. Chapter 312. First, make a sword energy to scare him. It takes several years of my cultivation resources to open it for one day? Is this the way to lose money? But why don't I feel happy, but extremely heartbroken? Hearing Elder Yugui's answer, Mu Lin showed an extremely heartbroken look. There was no enemy, just playing it for fun, and it took so many top-grade fairy crystals in one day. He couldn't feel the joy in it. Outside the Wuji Holy Land. Wuji Holy Land. You failed to kill me back then, so you probably never dreamed that I would get such a great opportunity in the Heavenly Dao battlefield. I have been practicing for 1,000 years, and now I have a powerful cultivation base of the first level of the Immortal Saint Realm. Today, I will destroy your Wuji Holy Land and let you know the consequences of provoking me, Zhou Feng. A burly middle-aged man holding a giant axe walked directly towards the entrance of Wuji Holy Land with endless murderous intent. This is the Magic Spirit Illusion Stone. Using so many Magic Spirit Illusion Stones to set up a maze at the entrance of the Holy Land? Only 1,000 years ago, the Wuji Holy Land has become so rich that even this extremely precious Magic Spirit Fantasy Stone can be used to build a maze. However, when the middle-aged man came to the entrance of the Holy Land and looked at the entrance of the maze in front of him, his eyes were filled with endless horror. Okay. No matter how rich you are, after I kill all the people in your Wuji Holy Land, these precious Magic Spirit Fantasy Stones will all belong to me, Zhou Feng. After recovering from his shock, Zhou Feng also walked directly into the maze array with an excited look. As the maze array was triggered again, Yi Feng, Elder Yu Gui, and Mu Lin in the Holy Land also looked at the maze array. It's him. When Elder Yu Gui saw Zhou Feng in the maze array, through the array eye, his face changed greatly, and he exclaimed. Elder Yu Gui, who walked into the maze array, is it someone from our Holy Land? Hearing Elder Yu Gui's exclamation, Yi Feng also asked, with curiosity. He is not from our Holy Land. The person who came is a powerful independent cultivator named Zhou Feng. We once had a conflict in the Tiandao battlefield because of some precious immortal herbs. Although he was seriously injured, he finally let him run away. At this point, Elder Yu Gui also said with uneasiness, at that time, he had the 5th level of cultivation in the Immortal Emperor realm, and Elder Taishu and I were also at the 5th level of cultivation in the Immortal Emperor realm at that time. As a result, the two of us joined forces to severely injure him, but we could not kill him. Now he dares to come here for revenge. I am afraid he is not here with good intentions. Wait. At this point, Elder Yu Gui looked at the token array in his hand, and then looked at the maze array in front of him, and then laughed. What if he is not here with good intentions? If he dares to come, I dare to kill him. I was not his opponent at the beginning, but now he has entered my maze array, I will fucking kill him. Enemy? That's interesting. Elder Yu Gui, I feel that you should enter the array to anger him, and then temporarily hand over the maze array to Mu Lin to control, so that he can enjoy the fun of losing the family. Thinking that this is an opportunity to train Mu Lin, Yi Feng also directly expressed his thoughts. Hearing Yi Feng's proposal, Elder Yu Gui also became very interested. He then directly lifted the token array eye's recognition of the master, and threw the token and the fairy ring containing the top-grade fairy crystal to Mu Lin. After Mu Lin, who was in a confused state, dripped blood to recognize the master, everything in the entire array was instantly under his complete control. At this time, he was like a god's perspective, watching Zhou Feng constantly looking for an exit in the maze array, and suddenly had a feeling of controlling everything about the other party. No matter what the other party's strength was, he felt that the other party was like an ant in his eyes. Is this the power of the maze array? At this time, Mu Lin was really scared. He really didn't expect that this maze formation was so terrifying. Not only could he control the 10,000 magic spirit illusion stones at will, but he could also control the infinite immortal slashing formation and the turtle immortal control formation at will. Mu Lin, pay attention later. As long as he attacks me, you control the magic spirit illusion stone to block me, and then open a new route for me to appear in his other direction. Before killing him, I will make him angry to death first. As he said, the Jade Ghost Elder walked directly into the maze formation. Mu Lin, from now on, don't look at the consumption of the top-grade immortal crystals in the immortal ring. Play however you want. You can control the infinite immortal slashing formation, so you can scare him with a few sword chi. By the way, the guy inside has a powerful cultivation of the 1st level of the immortal saint realm. If you miss this opportunity to play with the opponent, you will really miss it. At this time, Yi Feng's voice also rang from Mu Lin's ear. What? 1st level of the immortal saint realm? When Mu Lin learned about the strength of the sturdy man inside, a look of shock flashed in his eyes. If there was no formation to protect him, the other party would be a terrifying strong man who could sweep across the entire Wuji Holy Land. Go to the strong man. First, make a sword to scare him. Thinking that this opportunity would be missed if it was missed, Mu Lin also began to control the maze formation with all his heart. Inside the maze formation. Damn it. Why can't I get out? Looking at the mirror image of himself all around, Zhou Feng was almost going crazy. I didn't want to do this, but now I have no choice. After taking a deep breath, Zhou Feng was also ready to attack the surrounding magic spirit illusion stones. He didn't do this before because he had already regarded these magic spirit illusion stones as his own, but now he couldn't get out, so he could only bear the pain and smash these complete large pieces of magic spirit illusion stones. Bang! However, as Zhou Feng's palm containing immortal power hit the magic spirit illusion stone on the left, a green barrier flashed on the magic spirit illusion stone and directly blocked his palm. Defense formation. Looking at the intact magic spirit illusion stone, Zhou Feng panicked at this moment. Zhou Feng. You big fool, you actually want to destroy the magic spirit illusion stone. I tell you, you can't break a magic spirit illusion stone even if you die of exhaustion. At this moment, the mocking voice of the Jade Ghost Elder suddenly sounded from the front. Zhang Qingshan. Seeing the figure of Elder Yugui appearing in front of him, the furious Zhou Feng rushed towards him directly. Buzz. However, before Zhou Feng could take 2 steps, a green sword energy that shook the space suddenly flew towards him slowly. Although the sword energy is extremely terrifying, it is extremely slow and poses no threat to me. Zhou Feng slowly raised his right foot and looked at the green sword energy flying under his feet, and he muttered to himself with disdain. Chapter 313 Mu Lin, you still say you won't be a spendthrift? Slow? Then I'll give you a few fast ones. Hearing Zhou Feng's words, Mu Lin showed a hint of anger, and directly controlled the Wuji Zhanqian formation to condense 5 green sword energies and shoot them towards Zhou Feng. Buzz. 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 Fuck. When Zhou Feng saw 5 space-shaking green sword energies shooting towards him, he also raised his left foot and then his right foot with a look of horror, lowered his left arm and raised his right arm, and finally tilted his head to the left, and only then did he barely avoid these 5 terrifying sword energies that were enough to wipe him out. Ha ha ha. Fun. Too damn fun. Keep flying the sword and keep dancing. Seeing Zhou Feng's funny evasive posture just now, Mu Lin instantly became playful and forgot about Elder Jade Ghost. He began to control the green sword energy and launched a fierce attack on Zhou Feng at various tricky angles. However, the speed was controlled extremely delicately, which would definitely allow Zhou Feng to dodge perfectly while being extremely focused. Fuck. What is Mu Lin doing? Those sword chi are all top-grade fairy crystals. Besides, we agreed to let me get angry first. Why did you start playing first? Seeing Zhou Feng dancing and dodging the green sword chi not far away, Elder Yugui was stunned. Outside the maze array. What's going on? Why is Mu Lin laughing so obscenely? Seeing Mu Lin's obscene smile, Yi Feng also muttered to himself with a puzzled look on his face. Asshole. Zhang Qingshan, which bastard in your Wuji Holy Land is controlling the maze array? If you have the guts, let him come out and fight me. What's the point of teasing me like this? Zhou Feng, who was almost crazy from being tortured, shouted directly at Elder Yugui, who was lying on the ground in the distance, supporting his head with his right hand and watching his joke. Are you still angry? I haven't even gotten mad at you yet, but that little bastard is playing by himself, and I'm still angry. Hearing Zhou Feng's words, Elder Jade Ghost also yelled at him angrily. Fuck. Are you sick? Why are you yelling at me? Go find the person who controls the formation. I've been tortured like this, how can I not be angry? After hearing Elder Jade Ghost's words, Zhou Feng was so angry that he almost spit out blood. Don't bully people like this. Regret it, Zhou Feng really regretted it at this moment. If he had known that the Wuji Holy Land was so terrifying, he would never come back to seek revenge. With the terrifying cultivation of the first level of the immortal Saint Realm, there was no place in this vast upper world where he could not live freely. Zhang Qingshan, I admit defeat. Tell me, how can you let me go? Looking at the more than 10 green sword chi that shook the space flying towards him again, Zhou Feng collapsed and shouted directly to the Jade Ghost Elder. I don't know. Although I am the Supreme Elder of the Holy Land, I am also hanging out with others now. I don't have the final say on whether to let you go or not. I am afraid that even if our Holy Lord comes, it doesn't count. At this point, the Jade Ghost Elder shouted directly, Mu Lin, you heard it all, ask the Star Soul Elder what he means. Young Master Yi, that Zhou Feng is convinced, ask how to let him go. Hearing the Jade Ghost Elder's inquiry, Mu Lin also looked at Yi Feng with some unsatisfied intentions and asked. Let him go? How can I let him go if he comes back for revenge after 1,000 years? At this point, Yi Feng suddenly looked at Mu Lin and asked, curiously, what did you do to make him surrender? Infinite dance of flying swords? The power of each sword energy has reached its extreme? You used the sword energy that was enough to kill a 9th-level strongman in the immortal tribulation realm to make the other party dance inside, and he has been dancing for so long? Hearing what Mu Lin said, Yi Feng was really shocked. He really didn't expect Mu Lin to be so playful. Moreover, he really wanted to ask Mu Lin, you call this not a spendthrift? How could Yi Feng know that Mu Lin didn't know the upper limit of the Wuji Xian Zhan formation at all? He only knew that for him, the sword energy condensed by the Wuji Xian Zhan formation was extremely terrifying. Mu Lin, since the other party wants to be free, then give him a quick death. Just say that as long as the other party can dodge another 100 sword energies, let the other party leave alive. However, for the 100th sword energy, you make a 100-meter-long super sword energy. Don't be afraid of wasting the top-grade fairy crystal. If you don't make it bigger, it won't be fun if the other party dodges it. Yi Feng thought about it and directly expressed his thoughts. Are you afraid that the other party will dodge it? A normal sword energy can wipe out the other party as long as the speed is slightly increased. However, thinking of condensing a 100-meter-long super sword energy, Mu Lin became excited. Such a big sword energy is absolutely cool to chop. Inside the maze, Elder Xinghuan said that as long as you can dodge another 100 sword energies, he will let you go. As Mu Lin's voice suddenly rang out in the maze formation, 10 space-shaking green sword energies shot towards Zhou Feng again. Realizing that the speed of the sword energy had not changed, Zhou Feng also breathed a sigh of relief, and then danced again to dodge the burst of green sword energy. He was really about to be tortured crazy, and now he just wanted to escape from here as soon as possible. 10. 20. 30. 99? When Zhou Feng found that only 9 of the last 10 sword energies appeared, his expression was also stunned. I don't know why, at this moment, he suddenly had an ominous premonition. What's going on? Shouldn't there be 10 sword energies? Why are there only 9 in this last wave, and there is only 1 sword energy left? The Jade Ghost Elder, not far away, was also counting the sword energy out of boredom. When he found this situation, he also revealed a hint of doubt. There is only 1 sword energy left. After dodging these 9 sword energies, Zhou Feng's face gradually revealed a solemn look. Boom! When a 100-meter-long super sword energy appeared in the air, both Zhou Feng and Elder Yugui were stunned. Crap! 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 Zhang Qingshan, is this the style of your Wuji Holy Land? If you want to kill me, just say it directly. Why are you playing tricks on me like this? Besides, an ordinary sword energy is enough to wipe me out. Is it necessary to create such a large super sword energy? Do you want to scare me to death first and then destroy my body? Zhou Feng, who had recovered from his shock, also yelled at Elder Yugui with horror. Crap! Mu Lin, you little bastard, you are such a spendthrift. This is the last sword, why do you have to make such a big deal? Hearing Zhou Feng's roar, Elder Yugui also cursed. I am about to be killed by this super sword energy, but you are thinking about whether to be a spendthrift or not. Chapter 314 Hidden Reward, Gate of the Void. Boom! With a loud bang, the 100-meter-long, supergiant sword instantly annihilated Zhou Feng, leaving no trace. Fuck, this super sword energy is too exciting. It's still Mu Lin, that stinky boy who is a spendthrift. Elder Yugui, who saw this scene, gradually became excited, and then muttered to himself, "Small, my pattern is still small. If I encounter an enemy in the future, I must use this super sword energy to test the opponent's strength first. I seem to know how to use this maze formation correctly." Outside the maze formation. Mulin. You are the best kid. You are really good at squandering money. I have learned it today. After walking out of the maze, Elder Jade Ghost looked at Mulin and laughed. What do you mean I am good enough? When did I squander money? I won't squander money. With a confused look, Mulin also looked at Elder Jade Ghost and asked quickly, Elder Jade Ghost, when did I squander money? When did I squander money? The sword energy you condensed through the Wuji Zhanxian formation consumes enough top-grade fairy crystals to maintain the maze formation for a day. Just now, you condensed at least 300 sword energies to make Zhou Feng dance, not counting the 99 sword energies you condensed at the end. As for the last super sword energy, I don't know how many top-grade fairy crystals were consumed. I can only know after I try it myself. Looking at Mu Lin, who was confused, Elder Yugui also explained with a puzzled look on his face. What? Doesn't that mean that the top-grade fairy crystals consumed by one sword energy are the value of the resources I need to cultivate for several years? If calculated based on 5 years, 400 sword energies are equivalent to the value of the resources I need to cultivate for 2,000 years, not counting the super sword energy. Thinking of this, Mu Lin's breathing became rapid. You know, he is the quasi-holy son of the Holy Land, and the cultivation resources he consumes every year are extremely terrifying. Huh. After taking a deep breath, Mu Lin gradually calmed down. He finally understood why Yi Feng reminded him not to check the consumption of the top-grade fairy crystals in the fairy ring. If he knew it in advance, he would never have so much fun. Is this the joy of spending money? It's so fucking cool. No wonder I didn't experience the joy of spending money before. It's because I don't know how to spend money. Although he still felt a little distressed, thinking of the happiness just now, Mu Lin felt that if he had it to do again, he would still play like this. Take a bath with a small bucket of Wuji Huanling liquid. Use Wuji Huanling liquid to cool the ground. That's it? At this moment, Mu Lin thought of Lu Chongqing and Shi Qianlei's profligate behavior. For some reason, he always felt that the two were a little too petty. He himself did not notice that his state of mind had undergone a drastic change because of this wave of super profligate behavior. Ding! Congratulations to the host for completing the random task. Reward 1 million profligate points. Reward Ascension Pill *3. Just when Yi Feng was about to greet Mu Lin to leave, the system's reward prompt sound suddenly rang from his mind. What's going on? I haven't even left the Holy Land yet, and the task is completed? After hearing the system's reward prompt sound, Yi Feng was completely stunned. This task was completed too suddenly. Ding! Congratulations to the host for completing a random task within 1 day, triggering a hidden reward. The reward is the Gate of Void. Gate of Void, it is a kind of special power. Opening the Gate of Void can send any living being into the endless void. In the endless void, the body and soul of any living being will be constantly annihilated and reorganized. You can also release any living being sent in at any time. With the current strength of the host, there are only 3 places to send into the endless void. Fuck. There are also hidden rewards. The body and soul are constantly annihilated and reorganized. Isn't that torture for eternity? After learning about the situation of the Gate of Void, Yi Feng also revealed a touch of shock. This is not weaker than the Eye of Destruction. Wait, At this moment, Yifeng suddenly thought of something and asked the system, "System, how can this random task have hidden rewards, and the rewards are so terrifying?" Ding. After the system is upgraded, any task released has a chance of hidden rewards, and the ways to trigger hidden rewards are also different. Ding. Remind the host that among the hidden rewards, there is a chance to get special powers that are not weaker than the Eye of Destruction, such as this Void Gate. Can you play like this? After hearing the system's explanation, Yifeng was stunned at first, then smiled and muttered to himself, "Interesting, if this is the case, I won't feel bored in future tasks. Young Master Yi, let's go." At this time, Mu Lin's question suddenly sounded from the side. Go? Where to go? Looking at Mu Lin, Yifeng also asked directly. Go outside the Holy Land. Young Master Yi, didn't you say you would take me out to travel for 2 days, and then teach me how to lose money? Mu Lin asked with a confused face when he heard Yifeng's question. Guide? You've already graduated, and even the system has recognized you, why should I guide you? Wait. At this moment, Yifeng suddenly thought of something. Although the mission was completed, he could go out and play for 2 days. The world is so big, he should go out and walk around. I'm really used to staying in the sect in the lower realm. Now that I'm in the upper realm, I can't stay in the Holy Land anymore. It's not good if I develop this habit again. Thinking of this, Yifeng said directly to Mu Lin, return the token array I to Elder Yugui, and let's leave the Holy Land and travel. Luo Qianxue, are you used to staying in Xinghuan sect? Except for coming back to sleep every day, when have you stayed in the sect? I, as your master, can't find you every day. You call this being used to staying in the sect? Outside the Holy Land. Mu Lin, do you know any fun places? After walking out of the maze array, Yifeng also asked Mu Lin directly. Fun places? Young Master Yi, I don't know which fun you are referring to. Besides, I spend most of my time practicing in the Holy Land. I'm not professional in this area. Hearing Yifeng's question, Mu Lin also explained with an embarrassed look. Fuck. If you don't know, then you don't know. Why are you blushing? If you don't know, don't think about it. If you had asked me if this was fun or not, this misunderstanding wouldn't have happened. Seeing Mu Lin's weird look, Yifeng was going crazy. Chapter 315, Are you selling your dragon car? On the way. Young Master Yi, where do you want to go to play? Do you think I can just fly casually? Mu Lin asked Yifeng with a worried look on his face on the giant sword-shaped flying fairy weapon. He thought he was here to learn how to spend money, but who would have thought he was here to play? He wasn't mentally prepared yet. Don't talk about playing. Let's not play, let's find a place to spend money. Hearing that Mu Lin's pronunciation in the play is particularly prominent, Yifeng is really going crazy. 2 hours later. That is. Qingxian Demon Dragon. He is from Tianlong Valley, and his identity is definitely not simple. As a luxurious dragon car, a chariot with dragon patterns carved on the body, and a more than 10-meter-long blue dragon pulling the dragon car appeared in the distance, Mu Lin's expression changed drastically and he exclaimed. Qingxian Demon Dragon? Tianlong Valley? Looking at the luxurious dragon car in the distance, Yifeng looked at Mu Lin who was full of shock and asked seriously, Mu Lin, what kind of force is Tianlong Valley? Do you think they sell this dragon car and the Qingxian Demon Dragon? Sell? That is a symbol of their identity, you ask them if they sell it? Hearing this, Mu Lin looked at Yifeng with his eyes wide open. Young Master Yi, this Tianlong Valley is not a force of Dongzhou. It is also a very strong force in the entire upper world, at least comparable to the Wuji Holy Land more than 100,000 years ago. Moreover, the Qingxian Demon Dragon is the symbol of Tianlong Valley's status. It is said that there are only 3 in the entire Tianlong Valley, and each of them has the terrifying strength of the ninth peak of the immortal god realm. I guess the person sitting in that dragon car must have a very high status and position in Tianlong Valley. Looking at Yi Feng with a serious face, Mu Lin also hurriedly told him everything he knew. So, will they sell it? After hearing these words from Mu Lin, Yi Feng asked again. He really liked the dragon car and the very domineering Qingxian demon dragon. He had been using Xiao Chen's gourd flying spirit tool in the lower world. When he came to the upper world, he felt that it was time to get a car of his own. However, this car is not perfect. If he really bought it, he would definitely upgrade it later. Young Master Yi. Didn't you just listen to me? That's the symbol of their status in Tianlong Valley. They won't sell it. Hearing Yi Feng's question again, Mu Lin also collapsed and persuaded. System, was the previous task completed too hastily? Mu Lin doesn't look like a prodigal at all. After listening to what Mu Lin said, Yi Feng also showed a hint of disappointment, and then asked the system directly. Ding. Remind the host, the system's judgment will not be a problem, but Mu Lin's awareness of prodigal and buying things needs to be improved. Oh, after hearing the system's explanation, Yi Feng sighed, and then muttered to himself, spending money is also a learning. According to the system, Mu Lin should have understood spending money in some aspects, but not comprehensively. It seems that I am right to bring him out. Fly over and block the other party's way. You really still lack a lot of things about the way to spend money. Learn from me. Yi Feng said directly to Mu Lin at this time. Okay. Since Yi Feng said so, Mu Lin didn't say anything more, and directly controlled the flying fairy weapon to fly towards the dragon car opposite. He was also very curious about what Yi Feng wanted to do. Inside the dragon car. Old Lung, why did you stop? A young man in luxurious clothes asked the old man outside the dragon car with a puzzled look. Young Master Long, there are 2 young monks blocking our way. Do you want to kill them directly? Soon, an old voice sounded from outside the dragon car. Little monks? We in Tianlong Valley won't bully these little monks. I've been traveling for several days, and I'm almost bored to death. Let's use them to relieve my boredom. Long Xiaofeng said, and walked out of the dragon car directly. Why are you blocking my way? Looking at Yi Feng and Mu Lin on the opposite side, Long Xiaofeng also asked, curiously. Huh? What's going on? Facing 2 little monks blocking the way, shouldn't they, such high-ranking people, just scold or kill them at will? Why do I always meet such amiable people? Hearing the other party's question, Yi Feng showed a hint of disappointment. He was ready to let Yi Xiaohe come out to calm the situation. A certain space. Why is it? Why can't my master meet people who are looking for trouble? I also want to go out to play with Xiaobai, Xiaojian, Xiaotang, and others. Yi Xiaohe, who was ready to go out to calm the situation, collapsed and sighed to the sky. He didn't understand why it was so difficult for him to go out. On the other side. Are you selling your dragon carts? I want to buy your dragon carts, including the Qingxian demon dragon that pulls the dragon cart. Yi Feng looked at Long Xiaofeng and directly stated the purpose of blocking the road this time. Looking for death. The Qingxian demon dragon is the symbol of my Tianlong Valley identity. How can I allow you to humiliate me like this? Hearing this, the old man in white standing next to Long Xiaofeng was instantly furious, and was ready to kill Yi Feng and Mu Lin directly. Old Lung, stop it. Just as the old man was about to take action, Long Xiaofeng stopped the old man. He finally found someone to relieve his boredom, and he didn't want the other party to die so soon. If you dare to buy, we dare to sell. But I'm afraid you can't afford it. After stopping the old man, Long Xiaofeng also looked at Yi Feng with a playful expression and said, Can't afford it? Looking at the entire upper realm, there is nothing that I, Yi Feng, can't afford. I'm not afraid of not being able to buy it, I'm afraid that you dare not sell it. Yi Feng also realized that the other party seemed to be making fun of him, and he also showed a playful look and fought back. Something is wrong. The current atmosphere is wrong. I don't know if that young man in luxurious clothes dares to sell it, but Yi Xiao really dares to buy it. Will there be a fight later? Mu Lin on the side felt that the atmosphere at this time was extremely wrong, and a worried look appeared on his face. Ha ha ha. After hearing Yi Feng's extremely arrogant words, Long Xiaofeng was stunned at first, and then he couldn't help laughing and said, "It's been a long time since I met someone who dared to talk to me like this." Well, since you want to buy it, then take out 100 pieces of nether dragon amethyst. As long as you can take out 100 pieces of nether dragon amethyst, this dragon car and this Qingxian demon dragon will be yours. Laughed. When Lin Lao heard this, he smiled. After all, even their Tianlong Valley only had more than 30 pieces of nether dragon amethyst, and the other party couldn't possibly have that much. Chapter 316 Not only selling, but also selling in packages? System, as a spendthrift, it is reasonable for him to buy a car of his own. He wants 100 nether dragon amethysts, so I will give him 1,000. This amount should be within the range of spendthrifts. After hearing Long Xiaofeng's words, Yi Feng also asked the system directly. Ding. The amount is too much, not within the reasonable range of spendthrifts. Ding. Remind the host that the piece in the other party's mouth is very different from the piece in the host's mind. Is the volume difference very large? After hearing the system's reminder, Yi Feng continued to ask, what about the 100 pieces? Ding. The amount is within the reasonable range of spendthrifts. On the other side. Ah. After all, I overestimated the cultivators of Dongzhou. I'm afraid they don't even know what nether dragon amethysts are. Looking at Yi Feng, who was already stunned, Long Xiaofeng sighed helplessly. The other party's performance had made him lose interest in playing. Let's go down first. I'll give you 100 nether dragon amethysts right away. At this moment, Yi Feng's voice suddenly rang out, and then he asked Mu Lin to control the flying fairy weapon to fly towards the ground below. Young Master Long, they can't possibly produce the nether dragon amethysts. But their behavior has seriously humiliated our Tianlong Valley. Should we kill them later? Looking at the two people flying towards the ground below, Lin Lao also asked Long Xiaofeng directly. One person is in the first level of the fairyland. One person is in the 9th level of the Shenxian realm. The Qingxian demon dragon can kill them with a fart. Don't take this little cultivator's behavior too seriously. Besides, they just want to buy it. It can only be said that they are overestimating their own capabilities, and it is not enough to humiliate Tianlong Valley. Let's go and see what that kid can take out. After saying that, Long Xiaofeng flew directly downward. Yi Feng, right. I have something else to do, and I don't have much time to play with you. Hurry up and take out your so-called nether dragon amethyst. After landing on the ground, Long Xiaofeng also spoke directly to Yi Feng. Boom. 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 With loud noises, pieces of nether dragon amethyst that were 5 meters high and 2 meters in diameter were continuously taken out from the system space by Yi Feng. 1 piece. 5 pieces. 30 pieces. When Yi Feng took out all 100 huge nether dragon amethysts, Long Xiaofeng and Lin Lao on the opposite side were all dumbfounded. How is this possible? This guy actually has a nether dragon amethyst in his hand. And, is this the 100 pieces he mentioned? Looking at the 100 huge nether dragon amethysts in front of him, Long Xiaofeng's breathing became rapid. You know, the 100 pieces he mentioned are nether dragon amethysts that are 1 meter high. This is already 5 times what he said. Long Xiaofeng and Lin Lao looked at each other at this time, and then they squatted on the ground and discussed quietly. It's so damn scary. Old Lung, what should we do? The other party gave too much, so much that I dare not accept it. And I suspect that there is a very terrifying immortal tribulation realm strongman in the dark who is watching us. Panic. Long Xiaofeng was really panicking at this time. No one knew better than him how much the Tianlong Valley paid in tens of thousands of years to get the more than 30 pieces of nether dragon amethyst. Young Master Long, we don't have to worry too much. After all, we didn't do anything too radical. Besides, I feel that the other party really wants to buy this dragon car and Qingxian demon dragon, but he gave too much nether dragon amethyst. However, this nether dragon amethyst is extremely important to our Tianlong Valley. This may also be an opportunity. Why don't we only take half of the nether dragon amethyst, and then sell the remaining 2 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons in the valley to the other party? Old Lung tried to keep himself calm at this time, and then looked at Long Xiaofeng and directly expressed his thoughts. Will this work? Even if we pack up the 3 Qingxian demon dragons and the 30 shadow earth dragons, and we only need half of the nether dragon amethyst stone, the other party will still lose. After hearing Lin Lao's idea, Long Xiaofeng frowned and hesitated. Let's fight. After hesitating for a moment, Long Xiaofeng gritted his teeth, stood up and walked toward Yi Feng. Young Master Yi. You gave too much nether dragon amethyst. How about this? I want half of the nether dragon amethyst, and then I will sell you 3 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons in a package. Do you think this is okay? After saying that, Long Xiaofeng looked at Yi Feng nervously. If this deal can be completed, the overall strength of their Tianlong Valley will be able to be raised to another level. Fuck. Sold, the other party actually sold it. Not only sold, but also prepared to sell the only 3 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons with the strength of the immortal venerable realm in a package. Mu Lin, who was standing aside, couldn't believe his ears when he heard this. Those are all symbols of Tianlong Valley's status. Not only sell, but also sell in a package? Mu Lin. See, this is the way to lose money. There is nothing that can't be bought. If you can't buy it, it means you didn't give enough. Looking at the shocked Mu Lin, Yi Feng also revealed a smile. Young Master Yi, Mu Lin understands. However, if we can really buy all 3 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons, then our Wuji Holy Land will have a powerful trump card. After hearing what Yi Feng said, Mu Lin also humbly accepted the advice, and then expressed his own thoughts. After hearing what Mu Lin said, Yi Feng was stunned, because he was not going to buy it in bulk at all. These nether dragon amethysts were originally the price of buying a Qingxian demon dragon. Moreover, he had no interest in the other 2 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons, but because of Mu Lin's words, he changed his mind. As the granddaughter of Master Hu Li and the eldest disciple of Master, I should indeed improve the strength of Wuji Holy Land while I am spending money. If Master Hu Li saw the Qingxian demon dragons and shadow earth dragons I brought back, I don't know what expression she would show. Thinking of this, Yi Feng directly asked the system, if I add money at this time, will I become a big nemesis? Ding. Before, it was because the other party didn't want to sell it. On this basis, the number of 100 nether dragon amethysts was within the range of spending money, but the other party is now actively selling it. The value of 100 nether dragon amethysts is enough to buy 3 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons in a package. After hearing the explanation of the system, Yi Feng looked at Long Xiaofeng as if he was looking at a big fool, and thought to himself, it's obvious that he can sell 1 Qingxian demon dragon, but he has to give me the other 2 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons for free. This guy is not also a prodigal, right? If so, then we can consider accepting him as a prodigal. Chapter 317 Purple Nether Dark Dragon, the only choice for a loser. Mr. Long, are you a loser? In order to verify his guess, Yifeng looked at Long Xiaofeng and asked directly. A loser? You didn't say anything for a long time. I was almost anxious, and then you asked me if I was a loser? Although he didn't know what was going on, looking at Yifeng with a serious face, Long Xiaofeng still replied, Mr. Yi, I'm not a loser. Not a loser? You can get these 100 Nether Dragon purple crystals by selling a Qingxian demon dragon, but you insisted on giving me 2 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 Shadow Earth dragons for free. You still say you are not a loser? Hearing Long Xiaofeng's answer, Yifeng asked with a puzzled look on his face. He really couldn't understand why he was so stupid to give himself so many Qingxian demon dragons and Shadow Earth dragons for free when he could obviously make a profit. Give it away for free? I was afraid you would lose money, wasn't I? How do I become a loser? Hearing Yifeng's words, Long Xiaofeng felt like his whole body was about to break apart. Master Yi. To tell you the truth, you gave me too many Nether Dragon amethysts, so many that I dare not take them at all. If I don't add the other 2 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 Shadow Earth dragons, I dare not sell them to you, otherwise I am afraid that I will have the life to take them but not the life to spend them. After a deep breath, Long Xiaofeng also explained the reason to Yifeng directly. So that's it. I thought you were a good prodigal son, what a pity. After listening to Long Xiaofeng's explanation, Yifeng showed a hint of disappointment. A moment later. Mr. Yi. If I had agreed to the transaction just now, could I really leave with 100 Nether Dragon amethysts? Looking at Yifeng sitting on the dragon car, Long Xiaofeng couldn't help but ask out loud. That's right. These 100 pieces of Nether Dragon amethysts were originally used to buy this Azure Demon Dragon and the dragon cart. You may feel that I will lose money, but for me, because I like them, no matter how much it costs, as long as I can buy them, it is worth it. Because you are not a prodigal son, so you don't understand the joy of being a prodigal son. Hearing Long Xiaofeng's question, Yifeng also answered with a smile. Old Lung. Although Yi Xiao finally gave us the 100 pieces of Nether Dragon amethysts, it can be said that we made a lot of money in this transaction, but I don't know why, I feel so uncomfortable now. Looking at the dragon car leaving, thinking of what Yifeng said at the end, thinking of the 2 Azure Demon Dragons and 30 Shadow Earth Dragons that he stupidly gave away, Long Xiaofeng felt inexplicably heartbroken at this time. Young Master Long, don't feel bad for now. Contact the Valley Master and ask him to prepare the 2 Qingxian Demon Dragons and 30 Shadow Earth Dragons in the valley. I didn't expect that this mysterious young Master Yi is actually the Supreme Elder of Wuji Holy Land. Wuji Holy Land may rise again. After hearing what Long Xiaofeng said, Lin Lao on the side also reminded him. Just after Long Xiaofeng contacted his father through the sound transmission stone, he saw Mu Lin driving the dragon car back again. Young Master Long, I forgot to ask, what are you doing in Dongzhou? After Yifeng walked out of the dragon car, he also looked at Long Xiaofeng with curiosity and asked. Young Master Yi. This matter is the secret of my Tianlong Valley. It is really inconvenient for me to say it. I hope young Master Yi will not blame me. Hearing Yifeng's inquiry, Long Xiaofeng also explained with an apologetic look. Secret? Yifeng became even more curious after hearing this, and said directly to the system, System, use the spy function once to check the purpose of Long Xiaofeng's visit to Dongzhou this time. Ding. Consume the spy function once. Long Xiaofeng's purpose of coming to Dongzhou this time is to recover the stolen purple dark dragon egg. Ding. Remind the host that the purple dark dragon is an extremely powerful and rare fairy beast in the upper realm. As long as there are enough dark dragon purple crystals, it can grow rapidly in a very short time, and its strength can break through to the peak of the 9th level of the immortal tribulation realm. Fuck. This is even more powerful than me who cheats. After hearing the information about the purple dark dragon given by the system, Yi Feng was really shocked. Wait, at this moment, Yi Feng suddenly thought of something, and then asked the system directly, "System, that's not right. After reaching the peak of the 9th level of the immortal god realm, if you want to break through to the 1st level of the immortal tribulation realm, you have to withstand the heavenly thunder tribulation, and you need to withstand 9 of them to break through to the peak of the 9th level of the immortal tribulation realm." Ding. Remind the host, because of the special nature of the purple nether dark dragon, it can borrow the power in the nether dragon amethyst to resist the heavenly thunder tribulation. As long as there are enough nether dragon amethysts, the heavenly thunder tribulation will not pose any threat to it. Ding. Remind the host, if the host is interested in the purple nether dark dragon, it is recommended to keep it for fun, because its upper limit stops at the upper realm. If you want to change it, you need to consume a huge amount of rare cultivation resources. Laughed. Hearing the reminder from the system, Yi Feng couldn't help laughing. It was really too much for the system to remind him. Isn't it clear that he should find a way to get the purple nether dark dragon, and then spend money on it? I've already taken advantage of him so much. If I steal his purple nether dark dragon egg, wouldn't that be a bit bad? Besides, as a spendthrift, I have to steal things I want, which doesn't fit my identity as a spendthrift. How about I help him get the purple nether dark dragon egg back first, and then buy it from him, so that I can get the spendthrift reward for free? Thinking of this, Yi Feng's mouth also showed a smile. Looking at Long Xiaofeng opposite, he thought to himself, I didn't expect that your Tianlong Valley actually has so many rare dragon-like fairy beasts. You deserve to make a lot of money. What's the matter? Why does the look in Yi Xiao's eyes and the smile on his mouth make me more and more flustered? Looking at Yi Feng staring at him, I don't know why, Long Xiaofeng always has a feeling of increasing uneasiness. Long Xiao, get in the car. I know the purpose of your coming to Dongzhou this time is to recover the stolen Zimming Dark Dragon egg. I just took advantage of you so much, so just leave the matter of recovering the Zimming Dark Dragon egg to me. I already know where that guy is. After making a decision, Yi Feng also confronted Long Xiaofeng directly, but did not say anything about buying dragon eggs later. What? Hearing Yi Feng's words, both Long Xiaofeng and Ling Lao showed extremely horrified expressions. They didn't expect Yi Feng to know the purpose of their coming to Dongzhou this time. You know, this news has long been blocked by Tianlong Valley, and no one outside can know it. Chapter 318, Take a Gamble, Long Xiaofeng's crazy idea of squandering money. High in the sky. The Qingxian demon dragon pulled the dragon car quickly in the air. Father is right. Anyone who can take out so many nether dragon amethysts is definitely not a simple person. However, my father told me to have a good relationship with him, so I have to start by squandering money, but how do I squander money? Inside the dragon car, looking at Yi Feng who was concentrating on drawing a route map, thinking of the other party claiming to be a squandering rich man, Long Xiaofeng also fell into deep thought. Fuck, do you want to do something big? After thinking for a moment, thinking of Yi Feng's arrogance and mystery, Long Xiaofeng suddenly had an extremely crazy idea. Outside the dragon car. Mr. Long? Why did you come out? Ling Lao, who was driving the dragon car, saw Long Xiaofeng coming out of the car and asked, with a puzzled look on his face. Mr. Leng, what do you think of Mr. Yi? Long Xiaofeng didn't say any nonsense and asked Mr. Leng directly. Mysterious. Powerful. He can easily take out so many nether dragon amethysts. He can know the purpose of our visit this time, and even know the location of Song Kuan. Moreover, he can become the supreme elder of Wuji Holy Land with the strength of the first level of the human immortal realm. All this reveals his mystery and power. Hearing Long Xiaofeng's question, Leng Lao also expressed his thoughts very seriously. Leng Lao, my father asked me to have a good relationship with Yi Xiao. I thought I would have to wait until I sent Qingxian Demon Dragon and Shadow Earth Dragon before I could see Yi Xiao again. I didn't expect the opportunity to come like this. And young Master Yi claims to be a spendthrift. If I want to have a good relationship with young Master Yi, I have to become a spendthrift. Speaking of this, Long Xiaofeng took a deep breath, looked at old Leng and continued, so I want to gamble once. A bet? How to gamble? Looking at Long Xiaofeng's serious and slightly crazy eyes, old Leng asked anxiously. If young Master Yi can really lead us to snatch back the purple nether dark dragon egg, I will prepare to roast the purple nether dark dragon egg and let young Master Yi taste it. Hearing old Leng's question, Long Xiaofeng also directly said this extremely crazy idea. What? Young Master Long, are you crazy? That's the purple nether dark dragon egg. Even our Tianhen Valley only has 2 purple nether dark dragon eggs, and one was stolen. As a result, you actually want to roast one for young Master Yi to taste it? There's no such a loser. After hearing Long Xiaofeng's crazy idea, old Leng couldn't believe his ears. At this moment, he felt that his young master was absolutely crazy. Crazy? Is it normal for Master Yi to use 100 huge nether dragon amethysts to buy a Qingxian demon dragon? Master Yi is not an ordinary prodigal son, he is a prodigal super-rich. If you want to win Master Yi's favor, ordinary prodigal methods are useless. Having said that, Long Xiaofeng turned around and returned to the carriage. He had made up his mind and was no longer prepared to continue arguing with Leng Lao. Crazy. Mr. Long is really crazy. He only guessed about Mr. Yi's situation. He actually dared to gamble with a purple dark dragon egg. If the Valley Master knew about this, he would beat him to death. Looking at Long Xiaofeng, who returned to the carriage, Leng Lao didn't know how to persuade him for a while. I don't know how shocked Mr. Long will be when I prepare to buy the purple dark dragon egg from him later. Looking at Long Xiaofeng, who came back from the carriage, Yi Feng also showed a smile, and he was going to replace the Qingxian demon dragon that pulled the dragon cart with the purple dark dragon in the future. This decision is definitely the craziest decision I have ever made in my life. I don't know what Mr. Yi's reaction will be when I prepare to roast it for Mr. Yi to taste after I snatch the purple dark dragon egg back. Looking at Yi Feng, who had already drawn a route map, Long Xiaofeng also thought secretly in his heart. After a while. Mr. Long, are you really not a prodigal son? When Yi Feng fell asleep, Mu Lin suddenly came to Long Xiaofeng and asked. Hearing Mu Lin's question, Long Xiaofeng was also stunned, then thought about it, pretended to smile bitterly and said, Brother Mu Lin, I am really not a prodigal son, but I really want to be a prodigal son now, not for anything else, just want to feel the joy of prodigal son. You also want to be a prodigal son? I tell you, if you want to feel the joy of prodigal son, you must first learn to be a prodigal son. At present, I am also working hard to learn the way of prodigal son from Yi Xiao. It is not an easy thing to become a qualified prodigal son. At this point, Mu Lin looked at Long Xiaofeng and continued, I feel that Yi Xiao is very optimistic about you, and he also wants to take you with him. This is a great opportunity for you. It depends on you whether you can grasp it, but if you really miss it, you will definitely regret it in the future. Having said that, Mu Lin was not going to say anything more to Long Xiaofeng. The reason for reminding Long Xiaofeng was because when he left before, Yi Feng told him that Long Xiaofeng was a bit of a pity. If the other party was a prodigal son, he would be prepared to take him with him. Only based on the guesswork of just a short contact, I'm taking a gamble, and I don't know if it's right or wrong. It's either a great opportunity, or I'll go home with my legs broken. Even if I lose the bet, I can taste the taste of the purple dark dragon egg, it's worth it. After listening to what Mu Lin said, Long Xiaofeng also strengthened his determination to gamble. The next morning, as the dragon carriage stopped above a valley, Lin Lao also flew directly into the valley. As waves of terrifying battle fluctuations came from the valley below, Mu Lin outside the dragon carriage also looked at Lan Xiaofeng with concern and asked, "Lan Xiao, is Lin Lao okay?" "Brother Mu Lin, don't worry, the person who stole the purple dark dragon egg is not Lin Lao's opponent." Although he said so, feeling the constant battle fluctuations coming from the valley below, Lan Xiaofeng's eyes also flashed with worry. Ding! Remind the host, Song Kuan keeps using the purple dark dragon egg as a cover. In order not to hurt the purple dark dragon egg, Lin Lao has gradually lost the upper hand. If you continue, the purple dark dragon egg you want to buy may be broken. Just when Yi Feng was fighting with the 7 fairies for 300 rounds, the system's prompt sound pulled him out of his dream. Let Xiaohei go out and solve it. After Yi Feng opened his eyes, his dream was disturbed, and he spoke directly to the system. In the valley. Ha ha ha. Ling Yunshan, even if you find me, do you dare to destroy this purple dark dragon egg? Looking at Ling Yunshan, who was injured by him, Song Kuan, who was holding up the 2-meter-long egg with one hand with his immortal power, also laughed arrogantly. Chapter 319, Can't Take It Back, Roast It. Song Kuan, don't push me. If the purple dark dragon egg is fine, you still have hope of survival, but if the purple dark dragon egg is really destroyed, then you must. Before Lin Lao finished speaking, a strange space crack appeared behind Song Kuan. Song Kuan. There is someone behind you. Seeing a cold-looking man in black coming out of the space crack, Lin Lao also shouted in horror. Ha ha ha. Ling Yunshan, do you really think I'm stupid? Before Song Kuan finished speaking, the whole person turned into a gorgeous blood mist in midair and disappeared directly in the eyes of Lin Lao opposite. Damn. I was too excited to come out, and I didn't control the strength all of a sudden. Looking at Song Kuan, who turned into blood mist, Yi Xiaohei also showed a look of collapse. No, I can't go back like this. Who knows when I can come out next time? I must release it. Thinking of this, Yi Xiaohei looked directly into the air and shouted, Heavenly Tao, don't hide it, quickly condense the Heavenly Tao tribulation cloud to make me feel good. Hearing this, Lin Lao, who was not far away and showed a look of horror, muttered to himself, who is this person? His strength is indeed terrifying, but his brain is a little bit. Boom. Before Lin Lao finished speaking, a terrifying pressure from heaven and earth instantly enveloped the entire valley, and at the same time, the heavenly tribulation clouds flashing with lightning began to condense rapidly in the air. Stunned, looking at the rapidly condensing heavenly Tao tribulation cloud in the sky and feeling the terrifying aura emanating from it, Lin Lao was completely frightened at this moment. He had never thought that the heavenly Tao tribulation cloud, which represented the heavenly Tao, would appear as soon as someone shouted. What is that? At this moment, the man in black not far away suddenly rushed towards the heavenly Tao tribulation cloud in the sky, and behind him appeared a terrifying sea of blood that covered the sky and the sun. Seeing this scene, Lin Lao's eyes almost burst out of shock. Heavenly Tao tribulation cloud flashing with lightning. Endless sea of blood with surging blood waves. As the heavenly Tao tribulation cloud was completely swallowed up by the endless sea of blood, Lin Lao below was completely stunned. This level of battle has far exceeded his cognition. He had never thought that the power of a cultivator could be so strong. And all this, the few people on the dragon car did not notice at all, because the entire dragon car had been covered by a blood barrier formed by blood condensation, blocking all the aura fluctuations outside. Inside the dragon car. Mr. Long, are you going to take that purple dark dragon egg back to Tianhen Valley? Yi Feng asked directly when he saw Lan Xiaofeng, who was called into the carriage. No. Mr. Yi, I also want to feel the joy of losing money. So, after Lung takes back the purple dark dragon egg, I'm going to roast it, and then we can have a taste. After hearing Yifeng's question, Long Xiaofeng thought about it and directly expressed his thoughts. What? Hearing this, both Yifeng and Mu Lin widened their eyes and exclaimed. What's wrong with this guy? I was thinking about buying the purple dark dragon egg, but he was going to roast it and eat it. He can do such a crazy and wasteful act, and he still says he is not a waste? After recovering from his shock, Yifeng laughed and said in his heart, such a powerful waste, let's keep such a powerful waste by my side for a while, if possible, give him a chance to join the waste family. On the other side. My lord. That terrifying strong man who can even destroy the heavenly tribulation cloud actually calls Master Yi my lord. Too scary, Master Ye's identity is too scary. No, I have to go back and remind Master Long that it's not enough to just roast one purple dark dragon egg. After flying out of the valley with the purple dark dragon egg, Lin Lao quickly rushed towards the dragon car above. Inside the dragon car. Buy it? Master Yi, do you want to buy this purple dark dragon egg? After hearing Yifeng's words, Long Xiaofeng also revealed a tangled look. For some reason, he didn't want to sell it now, but just wanted to eat it to try it. Long Xiao. Come out. Back outside the dragon car, Lin Lao also hurriedly shouted to Long Xiaofeng in the car. Lin Lao, are you okay? Walking out of the car, seeing Lin Lao's slightly pale face and the purple dark dragon egg on the frame, Long Xiaofeng also asked with concern. Long Xiao, I'm fine. By the way, are you still roasting this purple dark dragon egg? Lin Lao didn't know whether Long Xiaofeng still had the same idea as before, so he asked directly at this time. Hey! No, Yi Xiao wants to buy it and take it back to keep it for fun. Hearing Lin Lao's question, Long Xiaofeng also explained with disappointment. What? Not roasting it? No, young Master Long, you have to roast it. We still have a purple dark dragon egg in Tianhen Valley. Sell that one to young Master Yi, and roast this one. You have to spend all your money. Old Lung got anxious after hearing this, and quickly persuaded Long Xiaofeng. Hearing this and seeing Old Lung acting so abnormally, Long Xiaofeng frowned and said, Old Lung, this is not like you. Did something happen? A few minutes later. When Long Xiaofeng learned what happened in the valley just now, he couldn't believe his ears. Great opportunity, he finally understood what Mu Lin meant by the great opportunity. If he could stay with Yifeng, it would be a great opportunity to change his fate. Must you roast it? In the dragon car, seeing Long Xiaofeng's resolute attitude, Yifeng couldn't help laughing and said, Since you must roast it, I can't ruin your fun of squandering money. I also want to taste the taste of this purple dark dragon egg. In the valley. When Lung Lao drove the dragon car to the quiet valley, he started roasting eggs directly. At this time, Long Xiaofeng walked aside and took out the sound transmission stone to contact his father. Father, the purple dark dragon egg has been found, and Song Kuan has been killed. Tianlong Valley. A middle-aged man heard this, and his face showed a touch of excitement. Then he hurriedly said, Xiaofeng, the purple dark dragon egg is very important to our Tianlong Valley. You should bring the purple dark dragon egg back quickly. Remember to keep a low profile and don't let anything happen. Father, I can't take it back. After hearing this, Long Zhan asked in confusion, why can't you get it back? It's roasted. 10 seconds later. Father, why are you silent? Long Zhan took a deep breath at this time, and said in a calm tone as much as possible, I am thinking about whether I should kill you with my left hand or my right hand after you come back. Chapter 320 If you squat in the toilet, please do not feel it. Father, don't think about which hand to kill me with first, I want to tell you something. For some reason, Long Zhan felt a little uneasy when he heard this, and he felt that his son was extremely abnormal today. What's the matter? With a little uneasiness, Zhan asked directly through the sound transmission stone. Father, I not only roasted this purple dark dragon egg in my hand, but also sold the remaining purple dark dragon egg in Tianhen Valley. In the valley? Young Master Long, have you finished talking to the valley master? Looking at Long Xiaofeng, who was walking over, Leng Lao also asked with a smile. It's finished. Father said that when I go back, I will kill me with my left hand first, and then kill you with my right hand. Hearing Leng Lao's question, Long Xiaofeng also said with a bitter smile. What? When Leng Lao heard this, his hands that were roasting dragon eggs trembled, and then he hurriedly asked, Young Master Long, didn't you tell the valley master about young Master Ye's situation? Before I had time to tell you, my father cut off the connection with the sound transmission stone. This time my father was really angry. I'm afraid that even if I explain it clearly in the end, I can't avoid a beating. By the way, I told my father that I didn't plan to roast it, but only to sell it. It was you, old Master Leng, who suggested that I roast one and sell one. After hearing what Long Xiaofeng said, Leng Lao was completely stunned. I told you to learn to spend money, but I didn't let you learn to cheat people. What I put forward was just a suggestion, and it was you who made the final decision in the end. You cheated the old man like this, don't you feel guilty? On the other side, Yifeng also walked aside boredly to check today's wasteful products. Today's wasteful products, Tongtian tablet * 100,000, 100,000. Tongtian tablet, a special item containing a certain kind of magical power, in which you can comprehend the magical power through the soul. The Tongtian tablets that comprehend magical powers? After learning about the situation of the prodigal product, Yifeng frowned and asked the system, do these 100,000 Tongtian tablets contain the same magical power, or 100,000 different magical powers? Ding. Remind the host, 100,000 Tongtian tablets contain 100,000 different magical powers. After hearing the system's explanation, Yifeng suddenly had an idea, which was to use these 100,000 Tongtian tablets to build a hut on Xinghuan Peak. However, in order to prevent the magical power hut from being destroyed by others, he would have to put up a sign with the words, if you squat, please do not comprehend. Since this suitable Tongtian monument has appeared, let's go back to the Holy Land after eating the dragon egg and build Xinghuan Peak first. Yifeng also made a decision at this time. Young Master Long, is this dragon egg a live bead? Coming to Long Xiaofeng and Leng Lao, looking at the huge dragon egg being roasted by Leng Lao, Yifeng also asked Long Xiaofeng. Live bead? What is that? Hearing Yifeng's question, Long Xiaofeng also showed a puzzled look. However, after Yifeng explained, Long Xiaofeng finally understood, and then hurriedly said, Young Master Yi, this dragon egg is not a live bead. If you want to hatch this purple dark dragon egg, you must consume enough dark dragon purple crystals. Whether it is this one or the one in Tianhen Valley, we have not hatched it yet, so the purple dark dragon inside has not yet formed. Mu Lin, who was listening to the two people chatting, suddenly noticed the movement of the sound transmission stone at this time, and then walked directly to the side. Holy Lord! After activating the sound transmission stone, Mu Lin also shouted respectfully. Inside the Wuji Holy Land. Mu Lin. I just heard from Lu Chongqing, Shi Tianlei, and others that you and Elder Xinghuan went out to practice. Hu Li, who was standing at the foot of Xinghuan Peak, also asked hurriedly. Holy Lord, because I don't know how to spend money, Elder Xinghuan took me out to practice for 2 days, and taught me how to spend money. Spend money if you want to spend money, since when did squandering become a way? Hearing about the way to squander, Hu Li also revealed a bitter smile. After all, she underestimated Yifeng's love for squandering. Others are swords, formations, etc., but the way to squandering has brought squandering to a new height. So what are you doing now? Hu Li asked, curiously, at this time. Baked eggs. Baked eggs? Hearing Mu Lin's answer, Huli was also stunned. Thinking of Yifeng's crazy way of squandering, she didn't know why, she always felt that this egg might not be an ordinary egg. What egg? Huli continued to ask with curiosity. Purple dark dragon egg. Holy Lord, you don't need to ask me anymore, it's the purple dark dragon egg from the Tianlong Valley you were thinking about. This time, Yi Xiao and I went out and bought 3 Qingxian demon dragons and 30 shadow earth dragons from the Tianlong Valley. If nothing goes wrong, the people from the Tianlong Valley will be sent to the Holy Land soon. By the way, although 1 purple dark dragon egg was roasted, Yi Xiao also bought the remaining purple dark dragon egg from the Tianlong Valley. At this point, Mu Lin suddenly smelled the fragrance of eggs and hurriedly said to Huli, Holy Lord, the eggs are almost roasted, I'm going to eat the roasted eggs first. Wuji Holy Land, under the Xinghuan Peak. Stupid, after listening to what Mu Lin said, Huli was completely dumbfounded. 2 purple dark dragon eggs. 3 Qingxian demon dragons. 30 shadow earth dragons. These are the most important things in Tianlong Valley. Huli couldn't imagine how much Yifeng spent to buy them. She even suspected that Yifeng bought the entire Tianlong Valley, but Mu Lin didn't know. Purple dark dragon egg. That's a purple dark dragon egg. Even when the Wuji Holy Land was at its peak, it would still be regarded as a treasure. Don't say I've eaten it. I haven't even seen it yet. Thinking that Mu Lin actually had the opportunity to eat that kind of top-level dragon egg, Huli's eyes were already purple with envy. Go to the Holy Lord. Go to the development of the Holy Land. Even if there is no hard work fee, I must go to Xinghuan Peak more often in the future. Thinking of Yifeng's return of 3 Qingxian demon dragons at the 9th level of the Immortal God Realm and 30 Shadow Earth dragons at the 9th level of the Immortal Lord Realm, Huli instantly lost her passion and motivation to develop the Holy Land. After all, if there is no maze formation to protect it, let alone the Qingxian demon dragon, a random Shadow Earth dragon can directly kill everyone in the Holy Land. It is no exaggeration to say that with these fairy beasts alone, Wuji Holy Land already has the capital to lead the small Dongzhou. No. This matter cannot be told to the 8 great elders, for the time being. I can choose not to develop the Holy Land, but they must continue to guide the disciples of the Holy Land. Huli also made a decision at this time. She even thought that it would be great if someone could help her develop the Holy Land. Then she could really live in Xinghuan Peak.